is inhuman.
You're talking to the rollers, wearing diamond ring, wearing kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine like jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. They call me Hot Rod. Everybody knows it. I don't have to say what I am, because I've done it. That's the difference between you and me. You talk about it, I do it.
You will know that your ass is mine, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Welcome to the Crown Jewel edition of the East Side Dave and Son. So it's all. Oh.
Woo-woo! 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 Thank you so much, and I love our brand new song, baby. Welcome to the East Side Dave and Son Wrestling Show, where we got some brand new bouncing music as we talk to you about Crown Jewel. What is so funny? What are you laughing at?
The song's funny.
I thought the song worked.
It didn't.
I thought the song worked for us.
It didn't work.
We are utilizing our brand new equipment as my computer finally died recently, and I've had to buy new microphone, a beautiful $500 HD Shure microphone, professional microphone, the kind that pros use, such pros as Roy Harder and others. I've had to buy an HD camera, and now I've had to buy a gosh darn brand new computer, Stanley Mac. But that's how dedicated I am to the East Side Dave and Son Wrestling Show, as well as the Davey Mac Sports Program.
And all the other ones.
And Tales from the Satellite. And Yaddle Chattel, a Star Wars podcast, and, of course, Modern Day Man with Aaron Berg and East Side Dave. I am dedicated, baby, because I got the eye of the tiger. And we are giving you this show, ladies and gentlemen, because we have to. Because, by God, Stanley Mac, the big, huge WWE pay-per-view event is happening on Saturday in Perth, Australia. It's called Crown Jewel. And Stan, what time is Crown Jewel going to happen tomorrow?
Your average WWE POE at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. or p.m.? Surely you said the wrong time because you have a jelly donut for a brain.
I actually said the light. It is a morning, so
what?
At 8 a.m.
8 a.m. for a wrestling pay-per-view?
Yep. They're in Australia,
What?
the other side of the wood.
You know what this reminds me of? Growing up in the 80s as a kid, I would watch all my wrestling on Saturday mornings. That's when most of us watched our wrestling. Okay, most WWE fans, that's when we watched our wrestling.
It's like WCW's time.
6 p.m., I think, on Saturdays. So, but the WWE non-pay-per-view shows, the basic WWE show, that would be on usually 11 in my area of New Jersey, the greatest state of them all.
Why was it called Saturday
It would be WWE at 11 a.m. and then followed by American Gladiators at noon. That was always a very exciting doubleheader for the Dave Man. And then at 1 p.m. I went out and played. Went out and dominated the local neighborhood in whatever pickup football, basketball, or wiffle ball game I could get myself into.
A wrestling event that's 1 hour is crazy to me.
It wasn't an event. It was like a mix of, it was basically they would record, all of the shows that they would do. And then with like big stars or whatnot, they would play those matches on Saturday, you see?
Yeah, but that's still kind of an event, right?
I mean, no, it wasn't in any way, shape, or form. Definitely not an event. Because what I'm saying, because what I'm saying is like you might see like Hillbilly Jim take on Nikolai Volkov in Boston for the first match of the show. The next match might be Greg the Hammer Valentine versus Junkyard Dog in Chicago. You see what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
it would, yeah, it would be even totally different cities. All right. Anyway, Crown Jewel, the WWE's greatest pay-per-view of all time. Okay.
Well,
Was that misinformation there? Was that misinformation,
well,
disinformation, or
it's
just stupid information?
well. Let's look at this. I believe Crown Jewel had Goldberg versus Bray in the history, and it's also had Undertaker and Kane versus Son Triple H.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This used to be in Saudi Arabia. This was a Saudi Arabia
It
pay-per-view.
it did. It used to be in Saudi.
And they moved it over to Australia?
Yeah.
Now, do the Australian people, is that the same kind of rules? No drinking, where all that kind of thing? Because Saudi Arabia, there's a lot of rules.
No, I'm not up to date in this stuff.
All right, I'm just asking. All right, so we're gonna get to a little bit of crown jewel. I would like to make note of something regarding the NXT AEW feud. This past Tuesday, AEW and NXT went head to head. Did you see those ratings?
It was 300,000.
AEW had 300,000 people to NXT's over 600,000 people. NXT doubled the ratings of AEW.
So the war's over. NXT won.
AEW is officially dead, but the funny AEW fans just can't admit it. They're a weird group of fans. Why wouldn't you just admit that you like a second-rate wrestling program? There's no problem in admitting it, but take away all of your attention from the WWE. There is no more rivalry, feud, competition. It's done. AEW is nothing.
I think though, I do think that that's why WWE should stop doing the counter programming. Only because I think that makes AEW feel like they're competitors.
Fair enough point.
I would stop doing that now, since I think that they have proven their point that they're number one. So
All right. So that was embarrassing. Now I also want to get to another topic which is important. I myself, Mr. David, Mr. Handsome, Mr. East Side Dave, Mr. Ichiban, Mr. Number One. I myself got in the squared circle, me and my men, the East Side Empire, the greatest faction in the history of wrestling. They went in there, and I, as the greatest manager in the history of New Jersey, East Side Dave, with my champions, Brian Atkins, Robert Atkins, Justin Adams, Chris Steeler, they were all there. And yet again, in IWF, we were screwed. Because my man, Brian Atkins, defeated the Dark Oracle Sage, a man who's 6'7", 325 pounds, and my guy, Brian Atkins, defeated him in a loser leaves town match. And then next thing you know, at the main event, another one of my guys, Chip Atkins, the Atkins' triplet brother, Brian and Robert's triplet brother, Chip Atkins, the mysterious Atkins brother, he came out and he was going to defend his belt. And next thing I know, I hear Dark Oracle Sage's music and I see a masked man who is 6'7", 320 pounds, same exact body type as the Dark Oracle Sage, same music. He comes in, he slams Brian and Robert Atkins to the mat, and he wins, and he takes away our IWF World Heavyweight Championship. I call BS. Dark Oracle Sage was supposed to leave town. Earlier in the night, you were in a loser leave town match. You were supposed to be the hell out of not just the arena, you were supposed to cross state borders. You were supposed to be out of the great state of New Jersey, Dark Oracle Sage, and to come back in a mask, in disguise, only to take our championship? That's wrong. I have officially sent a written form of protest to the IWF Discipline Committee, and I am asking for a rematch. This April in Nutley, New Jersey, IWF will commence. Kevin Knight announced it as the last IWF event ever. Keep that in mind. Kevin Knight made the announcement. The last IWF, it's a 30-year-long wrestling league, and this is it. And we are getting back our championships. The East Side Empire intends to be there in Nutley, New Jersey in April. You're going to want to get your tickets at campiwf.com, and we're taking our gold back. Hail Mary, full of grace. Eastside Dave is going to kick your face. Stan, thoughts and opinions, please. You were there. You were in attendance. You saw.
I had to ask you about one thing about this, and that is I was listening to your promo, and you said that Chip Atkins that was actually not Chip Atkins. Was not there, right?
Apparently, Chip Atkins had some travel issues, and after Dark Oracle Sage defeated Chip Atkins with what I thought was an illegal clothesline, by the way, as it seemed to hit the larynx, which the last time I checked, that is not supposed to be allowed. Nevertheless, after he did that, Dark Oracle Sage demasked Chip Atkins, and they apparently revealed that it was Brian Atkins, one of the twin Atkins brothers. Well, here's my point. Chip Atkins was having travel issues. He was having delays. And rather than disappoint the IWF fans, we decided to put Brian under the mask. We weren't trying to cheat or anything. And those accusations are wrong. We were trying to do right by the IWF audience and give you a match. With Chip not showing up, we thought, well, Brian looks exactly the same. The Atkins brothers are twins, Brian and Robert. I mean triplets. I forgot about Chip for a second, but he is the mysterious one. And that's the point. So leave us alone. There was no cheating involved. Brian Atkins was thinking of you, the audience, the ticket buying, money paying audience member. He was thinking of you and giving you a show. We were the good Samaritans, not the Dark Oracle Sage. We was screwed. And that's all I got to say about that. Let's get to Crown Jewel. Let's talk about it, Stanley. First of all, Stanley, what is going on in the world of professional wrestling? Because I think we haven't done a show since they announced WrestleMania coming in 2027 to the greatest country in the land, Saudi Arabia.
I had to be. Well, I there's a lot I want to say. I had to be careful with what I say.
Oh, yes, you do.
So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you be careful. I don't want us getting kidnapped or anything.
That's what I'm saying. So
You don't like it?
do not like it though.
I'm not a big fan of moving WrestleMania out of America, truth be told,
No.
unless you were going to go to London.
London deserves it. They deserve it, I think, the most out of any state in America, I think.
Well, London's not a state in America.
I know, but they deserve it more than any.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. That'd be nice if we made London a state, though. That would.
No.
Why not?
Let's not. We don't need to expand. We have 50 of them. That's
Well,
enough.
Just combine the Carolinas.
50 is good enough.
We don't need to. We could combine the West Virginia and Virginia so that it's down to 49, and we annex London or England, and now we got a 50th state. Just think about it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And if England doesn't want to join our wonderful country, to join the Union, to join the Stars and Bars, I got news for you, England. We're bombing you. And we are wiping you off the map.
I don't think this is the stuff we should be saying
No,
on air.
we should not be saying this on the air. I apologize for threatening you, England, but you done got me mad.
We might have listeners from England. Never thought of that.
We do have listeners from England.
But those people, they probably don't want to hear this.
You people are exempt from when President David decides to finally invade England and get some revenge for 1776. It's been long enough time, baby, for the sequel. Let's go. 250 years we've been waiting. It's a sequel in the making of 250 years. Let's do it. Remember like Jurassic Park? They were like a movie 60 million years in the making. I'm like, that's how old dinosaurs are. Same premise. All right, we're going to call it Revolutionary War Part 2. It's going to be a huge movie / war.
But do we want another war?
I mean, I don't know. Let's talk about Crown Jewel. All right, let's get into some predictions here. Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia. Is that where Finding Nemo is? Is that where that took place?
I think. Well, it was Australia, but it wasn't in Perth. I think.
It happened right
Sydney.
right outside the Opera House, Sydney. Remember, they even said Sydney, the Opera House. Remember they said that.
Well, I don't remember that, but I know it's from Sydney.
Yes, Sydney, not Perth. Okay, thank you.
So I was right.
I don't recall what you said. I don't remember your answer. We're gonna have to go back and look at the tape, and then we'll decide whether you were right or wrong. Stephanie McMahon, the Raw Women's World Champion, versus Tiffany Stratton, the SmackDown WWE Women's Champion, kicks off our predictions segment of the show. Stanley, who do you like, Stephanie McMahon or Tiffany Stratton?
WWE's done a difficult job because a lot of these are quite predictable. Like this one, give me Valkyrie. I don't see a way that they're gonna have her lose.
I'm in agreement with you. She's she's got all the momentum in the women's division. I think across the board for both Raw, SmackDown, and maybe even NXT. She's number one right now. I would think you would want to keep her positive momentum. I'm with you. Stephanie wins. Next one, Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed, Australian street fight.
And Matt said Bronson Reed's never lost in, according to Paul Heyman. Don't know how much
True.
he's actually had
I think he's had 2 matches, 2 Australian street fights.
in NXT.
No, I thought one in Australia, one in NXT or something.
There's an Australian wrestling league that he's done it in.
No, when WWE went to Australia before, this is not the first time they're going to Australia.
Well, Paul Heyman has said that this is the first one on main roster.
Oh, okay.
He said.
All right. Regardless, who do you like?
Just adding a point. Well,
I know.
Give me Roman.
Roman.
I think because I personally think that he's gonna win. I think Bronson Reed should win.
You know what? Give me Bronson Reed. I mean, what's the point? I don't think you need Roman Reigns being Bronson Reed. I think Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker should be winning at 98%.
They lose a lot.
Yeah, too much for both of them. I'm not saying they can never lose, but I would say 98% of the matches they should come out on top. Next one. Let's go with Cody Rhodes, SmackDown undisputed WWE champion versus Seth Rollins, Raw's World Heavyweight Champion. Champion versus champion here.
Wasn't expecting you to do this one now because I thought this would main event, but
Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes.
Okay, in my opinion, see that's why they need to stop the chant. There's nothing you can do to talk over that. Personally, Seth Rollins.
Cody Rhodes.
Stop.
You can trust me. I won't do it again.
I don't believe you. You're gonna have to make your prediction first.
Would I ever lie to you? I would never lie to you, son. Nor would I lie
Seth Rollins needs to win.
any of the East Side Davidians. Go ahead. Yeah. Rhodes, come on.
So if you ask me, Seth Rollins needs to win.
Rhodes.
Okay, how am I actually supposed to make? Because now I'm under the thing of it's difficult to talk and also now anticipate that. So this is an impossible spot for me.
All right, I apologize to you.
But now, I don't know what to believe. That's the issue.
Go ahead. I'm not going to say anything.
It's like
I'm covering my mouth with my hand.
Okay.
Do it.
So Seth Rollins needs to beat Cody Rhodes. He has lost way too much to Cody. Right? I mean,
fair. So you're going with Seth Rollins?
Yeah. Because if Cody Rhodes wins at this point, Seth Rollins, I think this really hurts because it's like, Seth, how many times has he lost to Cody?
All right. That's a bold prediction.
But
give me Cody. Cody Rhodes.
They're gonna make a mistake, and if
Cody Rhodes.
If that happens, Seth Rollins is borderline buried. Just saying.
Oh, man, you can't be buried when you're holding gold. He's a champ. Come on, man. You're throwing that word around too frivolously.
You don't.
You can't be buried when you're the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Come on, man. Give me Cody. Cody Rhodes. Next one, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane.
So earlier you mentioned you're gonna bomb England. If
No. I rescinded that. As you pointed out, that could be considered a threat. And I'm just a stupid podcasting guy. I don't even have any access to nuclear missiles.
that's true.
All right, but that needs to be out there on the record. I mean, okay, I have access to 2 nuclear missiles, but that's just between me and you. No one else need. Okay, fine. I have access to actually 12 nuclear missiles. I know a lot of people are like, "Really, Dave?" I'm like, "Yeah, trust me. I got them all over the place. I got one in Asbury Park. I got one in
Wait,
Neptune.
wait,
I got one in Bradley Beach.
Why are you saying about the nuclear stuff?
No, I'm saying I got weapons hidden all over. All right, next one. I mean, wait, we didn't even do this one. Go ahead.
What I was gonna say is, if the Kabuki Warriors don't win, Australia's gonna be under attack. Give me the Kabuki Warriors.
You're taking Asuka and Kairi Sane?
Yes.
Okay, you're crazy.
There's no way.
Rhea Ripley's from Australia? Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley and Io Sky are winning this match. Next one. Last one. John Cena. John Cena.
That doesn't know.
John Cena. John Cena versus AJ Styles. Go.
Well, okay. Can I say something first?
Please do so.
On Raw, AJ Styles mentioned something. I think it was like, "We don't need a story. Our story writes itself." To me, that felt very like, we don't need to come up with anything. That felt very defiant in some ways with that AJ Styles promo, and I did not like it. I'm not blaming him. I think that they told him to say that, but like I did not like that. That
All
felt. Did you see that?
Fair. No, I didn't. Or if I did, I don't recall.
It felt very like, because yeah, there is no story, is there?
True. All right. So
Give me Cena to win. How do I make a prediction?
I mean, I guess it's just then if it's not like a story, they should say like this is just about athletic competition. It's just about 2 great all-time future Hall of Famers, one last match. It's about the competition. It's about the competitiveness. But I get what you're saying. Give me Cena as well. Cena's not going to lose to AJ. But how about after the match, Logan Paul comes out and attacks both Cena and AJ?
You know how much I think people would probably at that point. I do think the ratings would just tank. So if they do that, that would be.
Well, that's my prediction.
But
I think after this match, Logan Paul's coming out and attacking these guys,
You know-
or one of them at least.
You know how much the Cena Logan Paul feud universally hated.
Someone's coming out. Then if it's not Logan Paul, it's Brock Lesnar's coming out and he's giving
the
an
Brock
F5 to
Lesnar
one.
Cena feud is universally hated. I could say the same there.
It's not universally because I like both Brock Lesnar and Logan Paul as wrestlers. You know, I know that Logan Paul, a lot of people hate him for different things. I don't watch his YouTube. I don't know.
So he kind of choked in those promos against Cena. Those promos against Cena were like, he could have hit Cena harder than he did. He didn't. No, his promos weren't great there.
Well, that's not entirely fair. We don't know what WWE allows people to say and not say.
Cody Rhodes went right after John Cena.
Cody Rhodes is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is going to be allowed to say whatever he wants. Same thing with CM Punk and a couple others. Roman Reigns as well. But Logan Paul, I don't think necessarily has that leeway, is all I'm saying. And so that's it. So you're going with Cena or AJ?
Cena.
All right. That'll do it, folks.
Anything else? Unless, I guess, if they want to make a story, you could have AJ turn heel after the match and then have a final match between them two in Boston on Raw.
See? There you go.
Do that.
All right. Well, let's do that then. I mean, come on. Let's do that.
But then again, if AJ's going to retire next year, how could we turn him? Well, I guess.
He's retiring next year.
But then how could we turn him heel now? I know that they did that with Cena, but then it didn't really work, so.
Why do we need to turn him heel? Oh, because you want him to attack Cena after
Just
this
to
match?
give a story.
Nah. This is just AJ and Cena are gonna fight, and then Cena's gonna move on to, I think, probably who he's gonna move on to a story where whatever the story is, that will be his last opponent.
Well, I think War Games. He's gonna be part of War Games
Oh,
probably.
all right.
That's
So
gonna
so
be
he's got like a couple big matches left then?
War Games, and then that.
Oh yeah, War
I
Games.
could see him having a match though in Boston on Raw. I could see them doing it. Could you? Could you? His final Raw appearance in Boston. I could see them giving him a Cena match.
Of course, yeah, I could absolutely see them doing something with Cena in Boston. 100%. 100%, Stanley Mac. All right. That's gonna do it. That's our music. Listen to this. That's our music, baby. That's our out, Stanley.
That's all out.
Anything else? Any final things to say about Crown Jewel, the WWE, or life itself?
Enjoy Crown Jewel, everyone.
Say it again into the microphone.
Enjoy Crown Jewel, everyone.
There it is. And I want to thank you and all who support the Eastside Davidson Wrestling Show, and also those who came out to the IWF this past Saturday. Thank you very much. Saw a few folks talking to the old Dave man there. That was a lot of fun. And again, like I said, we're going back. We're going back in April. IWF, Nutley, New Jersey. It'll be the final hurrah, according to Kevin Knight. So make sure you get those tickets for the April show at campiwf.com. But we got months for that. Don't worry. As for Crown Jewel, enjoy. Stanley Mac and I will talk to you later. Good night, everybody.